Hello, hello. Well, this is different. Can everyone hear me? And is the stream working? That's the big question. It's been a while. It has been a while. I made a few changes. Things might look a little bit different. But it's going to be similar content, similar style, just a bit more me. So how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone is feeling good. Today's agenda is to kind of do a reintroduction, a proper introduction this time, to myself. It's also on a new setup, as you can see. I have got a new avatar. This is how I'm going to be streaming most of the time, and the other half of the time I will be doing facecam, but you will see that soon. For now, I want you to just enjoy the visuals as I finish setting things up and we'll jump into it. So, first off, I want to thank anyone who's here and is joining me. This is quite exciting and I'm just kind of happy to be back and to be full-time streaming for the foreseeable future for now anyway. I'm hoping to go at least a month or two of doing streaming nearly every single day. I'll be taking at least 2 or 3 days off a week, depending. So I'll either take a morning off, an evening off, or a full day off. And I have a schedule finally, which is very good for my sanity. But yes. Checking everything's working. Hope it is all good. Right. So, to start off the stream, I want to say a big hello and to reintroduce myself. So, if we go to... I made a little slideshow because I was feeling quirky, I don't know. But I thought this would be a nice way to introduce myself and tell you a little bit about me. So, as a lot of you probably already know, my name is EK Ember online, but I also go by Emerson or M or just Ember. I don't mind what people call me. A lot of my friends mostly call me Emerson or Emberson, as some would. But the name EK Emberson has a meaning, but you will learn that later. Some of you may know, some of you may not know if you've delved into any of my spaces online yet. But for now, carrying on, my birthday is the 14th of November 2000. I am a 2000s baby. That does mean I'm 21, turning 22 this year. That is terrifying. It feels strange. My height, I'm 5'2", begrudgingly, but I am 5'3" on a good day, and because I mostly wear platforms, so who's gonna stop me saying I'm 5'3"? A lot of people would say I'm 5'1", but you know, that's just, my friends are very tall. They're all very tall. It's very annoying. So my likes and dislikes. So, going through the list, I like Minecraft a lot. Minecraft was my first proper game I played, aside from Crash Bandicoot and Mario Kart and stuff like that on the PlayStation. It was my first PC game, and I fell in love with it, and I have been in love with it for a very, very long time. I've played it since I was around 13, 14. I was around the big hype. I think 2011 and to 2014 was a big year for Minecraft, like that span of time. And that was when I was really into it, and I recently just got back into it even harder. So I will be playing a lot of Minecraft on this channel. Norse myth. I am obsessed with Norse mythology, and it's become a bigger part of what I do. I will be reading some Norse myths and other types of short stories and myths on stream sometime. That's going to be our, I'm hoping, weekly book club type thing where I read everyone a nice story. But yeah, Norse mythology's always been my favourite. I was introduced to it way back when Avengers came out, and I was introduced to Thor and Loki, and I was like, this is good, I like this, but I want to know the original. So I went back, I looked at the original stuff, and I was like, this is more interesting, and I like this better. So I started reading more Norse mythology, and also just learning about British kind of culture in paganism, Celtic myth and stuff like that. So that is a massive part of me now, and it's going to be a massive part of the channel, which you will see. I'm also a massive horror stories fan. I also love horror movies, but I prefer horror stories. I feel like it's just, there's more substance. It seems that more people see Loki and Marvel and think, this is good, I like this. Yes, most people saw Loki in the Avengers and went, yes, I like this man. But yeah, horror stories are my thing. I love horror stories, horror shorts. I love horror audio dramas. I feel like there's nothing better than to be told a story. Visuals can sometimes take away from that, even though I love film, but I feel like sometimes it could take away from that. Leading on to writing. I love writing. It is my hobby and hopeful job. I went to university to do film, and I came out loving screenwriting and wanting to be a screenwriter. So I write a lot of scripts, and I like writing short stories that I need to finish, but as every writer knows, you basically never finish your stories. They just sit there. Film and cinematography. I love film and I love cinematography. Doing film in university taught me a lot about being behind the camera, which I like being in front of the camera and behind the camera, but being behind the camera, you can see so much more and you learn so much more about what is put into that process. So cinematography is just, mwah, I love it. Audio drama. I really like audio drama. I was first kind of getting into that with War of the Worlds. That was the first time I listened to anything that was more on that side of things. And then I listened to a lot of Doctor Who audio dramas. And then I was led into the Magnus Archives, which is an audio drama horror series that stole my heart and has inspired me to do a lot more audio work. I did a lot of Foley work in uni, and I just love audio. It sounds so geeky, just it's so good. And yeah, my big like, raccoons. If you know me in real life, you know how many raccoon things I own. I own toys, and I've got ears, tails. Like, I am obsessed with raccoons to a worrying degree. I have 2 raccoon stuffed toys at the moment, both called Carl, but one with a C and one with a K. And then my babies. Raccoons are just trash panda babies, and I love them. Now on to dislikes. I do not like alcohol. I've never liked alcohol. I just don't like the taste. And even though I found some types of alcohol I can drink, it just never settles with me properly. So I just gave up on the whole thing. So I just don't drink anymore. And I never will, probably, which means I'm always the socially responsible one. Isn't that fun? What else do I dislike? I dislike large crowds. I have quite a lot of social anxiety, which is why I'm mostly faceless. You will see my face at some point, and you will see it online, but mostly faceless, to the sense of I like being able to control what people see of me. But yes, large crowds are a scary thing. I used to go to a lot of Comic-Cons, but recently I've been a bit more hesitant to go because of crowd. I think it's gotten worse because of COVID, but I'm slowly getting back into it. It will be something that I overcome at some point, hopefully. Buzzing noises. Yeah, I have a really bad, fear and dislike of buzzing noises. If there's a fly in the room, I won't go to sleep that night. I just can't handle buzzing. It can be really bad with audio as well, when you're trying to polish up an audio thing and then you can hear a little buzzing in the background, and it gets me every time. But yeah, buzzing noises, big no-no. Eye contact. I hate making eye contact with people. I think that is definitely a neurodivergent thing. I just don't like looking into people's eyes. There's only like 2 or 3 people I can do that with, and they're family members. So if you ever meet me in real life, I'm not ignoring you or being rude. If I'm staring at a weird place on your face, I can't do it. And roller coasters, yeah. I can't handle the drops. I don't care about the height is fine, but it's that stomach feeling when you drop that gets me every single time. It's the same in cars. I'm not that great at travelling in general. It's the movement that really gets to me. And obviously it makes me anxious, and then it all tumbles up into a little ball of blur. So yeah, they're my likes and dislikes. They may change over time, but at the moment these are my main likes and dislikes. So, my goals. When I was writing this up, I was like, what are my goals? I don't know. My current goal, which a few of my friends know about and are involved with, is to create and produce an audio drama podcast. I'll talk a little bit more about that in full a little bit later on, but the concept is I want to produce an audio podcast that is similar, if you've ever listened to the Magnus Archives or any similar things like Welcome to Night Vale, of a short series about Norse mythology, but in modern times. I'm very excited about it, but also nervous. We did our first rough of a pilot, and I think it sounds good. I'm always going to criticise my own work very heavily, but I'm very proud of it, and I may even play it at the end of the live stream. So my second goal, to make a short film based on The Garden of the Gods. The Garden of the Gods is the working title for the audio drama, and I would love to make a short film based on the story, specifically on a very small section of the story that is based and touched on in the pilot. And my idea for the short film, without talking too much on it, is more of a musical piece. I love more music-centric short films, but I'd love to make just a little short film on that concept. Very far away future goal. It's a future goal, but I wanted to put up here so I can hold myself to it. Yeah, the slightly more, I guess, Twitch-based goal. I would love to reach 100 to 200 followers on Twitch by the end of the year. That's a big goal, like a really big goal, but I felt like I had to set myself it so that I can work towards something. in reality, I'd be happy if I just had 10 followers by the end of the year. But I feel like if you don't push yourself, then what's the point? But yeah, I'd love to reach a good community of people, of friendly and happy people by the end of the year. Just a group of people who can kind of share my love for gaming and mythology and storytelling. And lastly, I want to write a short story and self-publish it. This is more of a goal I've had my entire life. I've always wanted to write a short story, finish it, and self-publish it. I've never finished a story. I've always left them halfway done. I don't know whether that's because I lose track of it and I lose motivation very easily for things, and I tend to hyperfocus and then forget about things, but my goal is to write a short story, self-publish it, and share it with you guys. I don't know what this short story will be, it's just something that I want to put out there so you guys can be like, have you started writing that story yet? And keep on top of me, because God knows I'm so bad at setting schedules. Talking of schedules though, I finally have one, roughly, at least for this week. My idea is every single week, at the beginning, Monday, I will set what my week is going to be like. So this week you can see we've got today, welcome back stream. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing Minecraft on the Incursion SMP. I'm going to probably be playing that the entire night. Wednesday at 3 in the afternoon, I'll be doing a Myths and Legends reading story time, which will be shorter probably, but is earlier in the day. So you can come and just listen and chat with me as I read some Norse stories. Then Thursday, more Minecraft. Friday there'll be no live stream. It gives me a day just to catch up on things, to edit the streams, which I will be doing by myself. Then Saturday, Risk with friends. I really like playing Risk now, so I'm thinking Saturdays will kind of be our collab days where I do Risk or other collaborative games that hopefully you'll enjoy. Then Sunday, back to Minecraft. This is today's schedule. Thank you, yep, it is on point with aesthetics. I was very proud of this. But yes, this is this week's schedule, and I will be posting the schedule for the weeks on Monday. It's more than likely every Monday will be a 7 o'clock stream, just because it's slightly later in the day, it gives me more time to set up and prepare in the mornings. But yeah, so it'll be posted on Twitter, where you can go and follow me. I'll be doing lots of random posts, a lot of selfies, maybe posting some snippets of the audios for my podcast and other things like that. I'll be posting it onto Instagram. I'm setting up my Instagram. It's a little bit scuffed at the moment. I'm posting across 2 different Instagram accounts while I figure things out. One is the Emerson Project, which is my cosplay account, which I've been doing most of my cosplay stuff, most of my creative stuff, so I thought it's good to post on there. And on my EK Emberson, oh god damn it, Fraser's got me saying that. EK Ember account, which is going to be mostly just images of the character of EK Ember. Mostly, anyway. We'll see how that goes, but I'll be posting them on there. I'll also eventually be posting them on the community tab on YouTube. And I'll just be randomly saying, hey, remember this is the schedule for this week, if you forget. Eventually as well, I want to have and set up a Discord so that I'll have everything posted in there, schedules, as well as having areas for people to chat and other things like that. But that is a future endeavour when I have some people who can help me manage it, because I'm not very good at managing those things on my own. It's never been my forte. But yes, that is my little slideshow. I hope you enjoyed it. I was panicking trying to get it to work on the stream. It was a whole thing. But now, okay, now we get to some more, I guess,